Hello and a very good evening. You're watching the MAMI TV English News Bulletin. I'm ALBINA RIAMEI. Minister of Mahut Y. Chan has said revival of cinema theatres to spend some leisure time is a good sign. He made the statement during the inauguration of Kumek Cinema Hall today at Kumek City Centre, Kakwa Pukri Mapal. Associate Professor of Manipur University of Culture, Makhon Mani Mongsaba, and well-known personalities of Manipuri cinema attended the inauguration program. Speaking on the occasion, Minister Chan said the cinema-going experience has been discontinued these days. Youngsters do not know the feeling of worrying about not getting tickets or fighting over it. He expressed concern that most of the cinema halls these days are only for namesake, stating that recreation has become an inseparable part of today's world. He said people of the state visit far places to spend some quality time with friends and families. Chan further said Kumek's hall will help in reviving the trend of going to the theatre to watch cinema and hope that cinema goers will also get a new experience.
Matam sangdagi cinema hall the cinema yengwe habit se boji lai hidre Manipuri cinema hall singsi koi matam ga sana na ba group ta ho da ba sidagi cinema hall chala ga da cinema yengwe habit si kui na kaure so it's a good beginning masidagi hora ga da ekoi cinema yengwe habit si hanjala ga ani recreation si jamta ga den khanji kui na lairam da ba pot ma investor ga sing ngamni na khala ga tawi dei se aduki matik thagachai. Thank you very much.
Minister of CAF and PD, El Sosindro, has said infrastructure of modern college will be developed by demarcating the boundary of the college. He said this during the inauguration of modern library building of modern college at Porompat. Teachers and students of the college attended the inauguration program. Speaking on the occasion, Minister Sosindro said books on different areas must be made available in school and college library as it is very important for students. Many books which are not accessible by students are available in library. He said students of the college are fortunate to have a modern library in the college. Rather than waiting for government funds for the welfare of the college, MLAs of the respective ACs must also contribute its welfare, he said. Stating that the development of the college was hindered due to the problem of its land confusion, he assured to give his best towards the development of college as it comes under Kurai Assembly constituency. A pumping set will be provided to the college to pump out water flooding the college during rainy season. He said, to take up further development work, the college boundary will be demarcated. An RO plant will also be installed in the college, Minister Sosindro added.
Infrastructure in central funding on Swana, the we was number Morganda, Lyra state, which is Sumba infrastructure in Simayama, Lapomatum, the end of the Kudong Sawa, Piba, Adumova. Poramani aduna hariba modern college ki sumba library se sida natana atopa infrastructure mayam singsu akoi site gi akoi ngamjaba atopa funding dagi natragana akoi gi local fund gi osu khara do osu akoi hapaga akoi sem na bagi aduma pandam adu leire aduna modern college ki smaina torposina maram morakanda hena paba satra hena puthokong ngamba aduma oirani nei thajabulai.
Director of University and Higher Education, Dr. Rangita Bali Waikom, and Principal of Modern College, Dr. O. Premila, were the presidium members of the inauguration program. Socio-cultural activist R.K. Sanayaima has said the essence of Manipur tourism must be exhibit the originality of people. He made this statement today while attending the 27th anniversary of founder-editor of Lamyanba Journal, Nongmei Kapam Sanajauba. The observance was held today at the residence of N.K. Sanajauba at Singjamai Wangma Torban Ketri Lekai, organized by Lamyanba N.K. Sanajauba Ningxing Taupang Loop. Speaking on the occasion, R.K. Sanajauba said the state's culture is very rich and complex, unlike any culture in the world. The true essence of Manipur's tourism will be showcasing the lives of the people living in the society by determining the level of development of the community, he asserted. Glitch and glam are temporary, although it is also a part of tourism. However, letting the world know about the culture and identity of the state must be the overall priority, R.K. Sanayaima added.
Tourism da ekoi kuna sida le mission se kama music no hai mo to se musin kwai dei mo ru ne ka arang arak meow simba do yes lighting ni lighting mo to ta but the essence of tourism is ekoi kuna sigi hingi ba khui mayam gi fru sa mayam se gi ma si chakor bi tha culture ko ba ta mayam da khui culture jam ku phre ai na theng na da di ai khui gi manipuri culture smai na ku pa ate na le ti ri kha ma si uthok pa do that should be our tourism.
Talking about Lamyanbai N.K. Sanajauba, he said Sanajauba was a pioneer in investigative journalism in Manipur. He revealed the corruption of top-ranking officials of different government departments. Being an editor of Lamyanbai Journal, he worked for the welfare of the people during his last breath, Sanayaima said.
According to Tamo N.K. Rakhang no kapum Sanajauba. Tamo si 1968 December thadalin khakiba pan Manipur youth likisepong Lamyanbai monthly journal hamba founder editor ni ngagi amjakiba mana commit tawge punsi di yawlo amani Manipur da investigative journalism gi lamnyan giba adum misak amani chumnagi investigative journalism khakdena tana ngasi mak ekhoi gi loan da hojik Manipur loan hana khangnar ba ite loan series ta su anabo wa hewata mayama sina hawdoki.
All those who attended the observance paid floral tribute at Sanajauba Grape's site. Social activist A. Birendra, President of All Manipur Women's Social Reformation and Development Samaj, T.H. Ramani, President of Apunba Manipur Kanba Imalup L. Nganbi, President of Southeast Youth Organization K. Devananda, President of Pebia Pandit Lekai Youth Development Organization, Dr. I.S. Nongwe Kapam, and Chairman of Lamyanbai N.K. Sanajauba Ning Singh Thopang Lup, W. Nageshwar took part in the observance. MLA of Kairao Assembly Constituency, Laurembam Rameshwar, has said one must have the habit of visiting Umang Lai at least once a month to donate money to promote Sanamahism. He said this during the closing ceremony of 15-day workshop in Write the Passages of Sanamahi today at Haying Khongban, jointly organized by Lainingtho Sanamahi Temple Board and Manipur University of Culture. Giving the chief guest speech, a Vice President of Lainingtho Sanamahi Temple Board, MLA Rameshwar, said Maitai community must come together to save Sanamahism as it is now in a critical condition. In order to save the religion, there is no shame in learning from other religion, like contribution of money by Christians every Sunday while gathering at the church. The money will in turn be helpful in traditional rituals and development of the religious places. MLA Rameshwar appealed to the people who participated in the 15-day workshop to contribute in promotion of the religion and conservation of the dying religion.
Honorable Chief Minister ji kitang anaga evidence we biramagadi akoi je kitang yam gana pangan thom de jano jo hojipudi khaga akoi makeup thokba hore akoi isada thauna su yam leire mana Chief Minister lapi badi ngasidi asigo mangtharurba akoi ge chanabi mayam ama ai tongan ba akoi lamda toromba amot mayam haitare ko tongan no Manipur hom jaga da akoi ge napi lo lot leiramba dum hejam kana phari ai ken makta leirame chahi bibo grando koi buna haimina kanda paisa khara koi grando henkhala kanda chai khuding asigumba tharom se tonu honaba lupi singyoba mi pham pangthokpa tonga matam gi hai tare asigumba khara tonu honaba soidana koi sarkastigi mateng panghalaga koi side gi mateng pangjar kana honajagi habejo jo ai ngasi lakpi ma amangda thamjagya.
Hailing the contribution of Karnataka to the country's development, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said Bangalore city represents the country's startup spirit, which has placed India in a separate league. His remarks came during a program to mark the inauguration of Statue of Prosperity in Bengaluru. Prime Minister Modi also said that today is a big day for Karnataka as it gets the Vande Bharat Express, Bharat Gaurav Kasi Yatra train and a world-class airport terminal. He said the 108-foot statue of Nada Prabhu Kempegoda, which he inaugurated today, will inspire Indians to build their identity as global leaders. He said that a startup is not only an organization, but the fate and ambition to achieve greater heights in the progress of a nation. The Prime Minister further said that India is known all over the world for its startups and Bengaluru plays a vital role in establishing India as a startup hub. Congress released its second list of candidates for the upcoming assembly elections in Gujarat on Thursday, which consisted of 46 candidates. The party had announced its first list on November 4, in which 43 candidates were announced. The total number of candidates who have been announced rose to 89 out of the 182 candidates. A total of 3 women leaders have found their way into the list, which includes Kalpana Karam Sibai Makwana from Limdi, Jarmaband Suklal Basawa from Dediapada, ST and Bharti Prakash Patel from Karanch. The assembly elections are scheduled to be held on December 1 and 5, and the counting of votes will take place on December 8. Meanwhile, the campaign for Himachal Pradesh Assembly polls ended on Thursday with the BJP and Congress engaged in a keen contest and Aam Aadmi Party also trying to make its presence felt in the hill state. The state, which has seen the power alternate between the BJP and Congress over the past several elections, will go to the polls on November 12, while the BJP has expressed confidence of returning to power on the basis of the performance of state and central governments and its vision for the state. The Congress is hoping that some of its electoral promises will be a measured draw among the electorate. Star campaigners including Union Home Minister Amit Shah, BJP Chief Jagat Prakash Nadda, Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath and Congress leader Priyanka Gandhi wrap up their election campaign on Thursday. Prime Minister Narendra Modi had also campaigned in the hill state. A total of 55.92 lakh voters will decide the fate of over 400 candidates for the 68-member Himachal Pradesh Assembly. The elections will decide the fate of Chief Minister Jairam Thakur, CLP leader Mukesh Agnihotri, Chairman of Congress Campaign Committee Sukhvinder Singh Sukhu and several other prominent leaders. Aam Aadmi Party too hopes to create a mark in the state and is contesting on all 68 seats. India on Thursday told the UN Human Rights Council that its Citizenship Amendment Act 2019 is a limited and focused legislation that reaffirms the country's commitment to the welfare of persecuted minorities in the region and takes into account historical context and the current ground realities. As the Universal Periodic Review of India's human rights record is underway in Geneva, some member states raised concerns over the issue of the Citizenship Amendment Act CAA. The CAA is a limited and focused legislation which reaffirms India's commitment to the welfare of persecuted minorities in the region. Solicitor General of India, Tushar Mehta, said in his response. He added that the legislation is similar to laws that exist elsewhere in defining specific criteria for citizenship pathways. A bill was passed in the Jharkhand Assembly today to raise the total reservation offered to different categories to 77%. In a special session, the Assembly passed an amendment to the Jharkhand Reservation of Vacancies in Posts and Services Act 2001, raising the reservation for STs, SCs, EBCs, OBCs and economically weaker sections EWS in government jobs from the present 60%. The bill proposes that the state will urge the Centre for changes in the 9th Schedule of Constitution. In the proposed reservation, local people of the scheduled caste SC community will get a quota of 12%. Scheduled tribes STs will get 28%, extremely backward classes EBCs 15%, OBCs 12% and EWS, barring those from the other reserved categories, 10%. At present, the STs get a 26% reservation in Jharkhand, while SCs get 10% quota. The OBCs currently get a 14% quota in the state, and increasing it was an electoral promise of all mainstream parties in 2019, including the ruling alliance of JMM, Congress and RJD. Nalini Sriharan and 5 more convicts serving a life sentence in the Rajiv Gandhi assassination case should be freed, the Supreme Court ordered today. The Tamil Nadu government had earlier recommended their release to the governor, the Supreme Court noted while ordering their release. In May, another convict, Pera Rivalant, had been freed by the top court. Besides Nalini, the others jailed for the 1991 assassination of former Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi were Sriharan Santhan, Murugan Robert Pius and Ravichandran. Rajiv Gandhi was assassinated on May 21, 1991 at Sri Perumbudur in Tamil Nadu by a woman suicide bomber of the Tamil Tigers LTTE group. India recorded a total of 842 new COVID-19 cases with 6 deaths in the last 24 hours. This took the tally of COVID-19 cases to 4.46 crore, while the active cases dipped to 12,752 according to the data updated by the Union Health Ministry. The death count, however, climbed to 5.30 lakh with the fresh fatalities. The active cases comprises 0.03% of the total infections, while the national COVID-19 recovery rate increased to 98.78% according to the ministry website. A decrease of 435 cases has been recorded in the active COVID-19 caseload in a span of 24 hours. Meanwhile, the number of people who have recuperated from the disease surged to 4.41 crore, while the case fatality rate was recorded at 1.19%. On the other hand, 219.77 crore doses of COVID vaccines have been administered in the country under the nationwide vaccination drive. The United Nations has estimated that the world's population will reach 8 billion by November 15. It has further said in a report that India will replace China as the world's most populous nation in 2023. The projection was revealed in UN World Population Prospects 2022, released on World Population Day on July 11 this year, but is gaining traction now as the projected deadline is just days away. The agency also stated that the global population growth fell below 1% in 2020 for the first time since 1950. The report said that more than half the projected increase in population up to 2050 will be concentrated in just 8 countries: Congo, Egypt, Ethiopia, India, Nigeria, Pakistan, the Philippines and Tanzania. According to the most recent UN estimates, the population of the world could increase to about 8.5 billion people in 2030, 9.7 billion in 2050 and then peak at about 10.4 billion during the 2080s and is expected to stay at that level till 2100. Before we end the bulletin, let's look at the top news headlines once again. That's all for today. Thank you for joining us. Have a great evening.